Hello everyone, in today's review we will be taking a look at the Time80 Reforged. Time80 Reforged is a revision of a TKL board that was released in 2017 by Fox Labs, and the most interesting point of this keyboard is definitely the weight design, which is a pretty cool looking clock under a tempered glass. And main changes in this board compared to the previous version is the lower front height and, in my opinion, better and more modern looking logo on the front. The unit that I have here is the coating gray with brass weight. During the GB, Fox Labs mentioned that they will be using a new powder coating tech that's supposed to feel like skin. Personally, I didn't find it feeling like skin. Either it's way too textured to feel like skin, or I have the smoothest skin in the world. That said, it wasn't feeling bad to touch, and I quite like the gray. And here's a comparison between anodized gray 7V and coated Time80. Also, I should mention that the board is fairly light even with the brass weight. Other than usual plate, Time80 offers a split aluminum plate with top and bottom halves, which is what I have here and which is what I used for the build as well. I guess the idea was to increase the flex, and to make sure it's as flexible as possible, I skipped using the plate foam, but I think the result is just the same as using a regular aluminum plate. For every keyboard, it's expected to have some variation between rows, but for this keyboard, the difference was quite large in my opinion. This is not a good or bad thing necessarily, since some people might enjoy hearing variations, and some people might prefer more consistent switch sound. The reason for the difference might be due to the split plate, but I don't have non-split plate to be sure. In this build, I used Tangerine V1s, which are made by Gateron instead of JVK. V1s are superseded by V2s and not being produced anymore. They are a little scratchy out of the box, but after lube and some break-in period, I think they are one of the better Gateron Milky variation. Here, I have Tangerine V1 and V2 for comparison, and here I have MX Brown for no reason other than to annoy glasses. Also, I built this board on stream, and if you'd like to catch the next one, give me a follow on Twitch and Instagram. Links are on the screen and in the description. And finally, finished up the build with GMK Ashes by Artisan and with a thermal Artisan by Latrialum. I'm usually not a fan of sets with lighter mods and darker alphas, but I think Artisan hit it out of the park with this set. And this Artisan complements the set very well in my opinion. And if you haven't done already, make sure to give both of them follow. They are both very talented people, and you wouldn't want to miss stuff they create. Finally, the spiciest part of the review. Do I have a problem with the board? With the board, I don't have any issues. I don't think it does anything exceptional, but it's a nice looking board and it's a decent top mount TKL. That said, I had an issue with my interaction with Fox Labs. I wanted to buy an extra badge, but that wasn't possible. Since I want to buy an extra plate and PCB anyways, I ordered an extra plate and badge combo. Apparently, ordering a second badge wasn't allowed. It's mentioned in one of the items in the store page, but I didn't notice it, which was my fault. That said, I don't think it's ethical to let people purchase some extra and not send it, just because there is a text on the store page says so. I'm sure in the year of 2021, we have the tech to block people from ordering the same thing twice, if that's not allowed. And once I emailed Fox Labs, they basically pointed me to the text on the store page and said they cannot do anything about it. With that, I don't think I'll be buying any more Fox Labs boards. With all that out of the way, here's the typing test for this board. If you have watched all the way to here, first of all, thank you for sticking till the end. I hope you enjoyed the review and it was informative, and see you on the next one. Oh, and before I go, here is MX Brown.